Bandicoot!
Hey, what's up guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games and thanks for dropping back in. Hello and welcome to our channel if you're new. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Help us keep growing our channel. Anyway, we're back again with another Naughty Dog game. Well, several in fact. Well, I think... I mean, the game studio that made Crash Bandicoot would eventually become Naughty Dog, but I can't quite remember what was it called. Anyway, never mind about that. Let me go ahead and get set up here. And these are among some of my most favorite PlayStation games growing up. Especially Crash Bandicoot Warped.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
Crash Bandicoot 2 is also pretty good, but Crash Bandicoot 1 is a bit of an acquired taste. It's a lot more difficult than the later games, especially because with Crash Bandicoot, the first one, the developers hadn't quite understood what made really good 3D platforming game design. I mean, it was there, but not quite polished enough to the fact where, to the point where it was easily accessible. Well, if you are playing the Insane Trilogy, I recommend playing this game backwards. Go 3, 2, and then 1. Mostly because 3 is the easiest one and most accessible. 2, I think, is almost as accessible as number 3. But there's still some, points where the difficulty is quite high. And number 1's just a bit of a mess. Frankly, it made me very frustrated to play. But let's go ahead and jump on Crash Bandicoot 3.
Free at last.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice!
Great Uka Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. children. Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
This game's such a classic. We have to start off with this world. These other worlds are blocked for the moment. But if you want to play as Coco, I think you can swap out to play as her. I mean, she's cool. But we're gonna stick with mainly Crash over here. Alright, so Crash Bandicoot 3 is your typical 3D platformer, but with a time travel twist. I think the first game mainly has you playing on like an island, and then number 2 takes you into outer space, and this one is pretty much the aftermath of Crash Bandicoot 2.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Funny thing about that mask, I think in the first game it was nothing but just like a little thing that you just used as a power-up. And then eventually in this game they gave it like additional character. But yeah, this is like one of the first PlayStation games I ever played for the PlayStation 1. I distinctly remember borrowing it from a friend, and they introduced me to it. I never did get around to playing the first game or the second game. I started off with this one. So yeah, if you're familiar with playing stuff like Mario, this will be right up your alley. I'm already pretty familiar with this game, having played it for so many years. But there's something about this game that is almost timeless to me. Plus it hits all the right nostalgia buttons too. Now if you're looking for like a one-to-one game that's faithfully a recreation of the original, this probably might not be it, because a few of the physics features from the first game have been kind of changed in this iteration. Namely, the hitbox of Crash has been changed from like a cube into like a pill. And it sort of makes his platforming a little bit harder to deal with. But yeah, I've been meaning to get the platinum for this game as well, but I don't think I'll get it for the other two games. It just requires too much work. There's so much speed running here. And I have very little patience for speed running anyway. But yeah, I consider this game to be a much better sequel than the first game. The first game can feel kind of bare bones. The second one is a little bit better, but you don't get the sort of like movement options that you do in this game. For example, you have the slide, slide into jump and spin. And let me get the diamond. That animation is so goofy. Even in the original. I mean, it's a little bit more fluid here, but I think I prefer the original. Alright, as you'll notice, our goal for each level is to collect the diamonds and the gemstones. I think the gemstones are like a carryover from the second game, but the last item is only accessible if you complete the time trial. I think you can even get like a gold version if you beat like the dev time as well. I forget if there's any higher rank than the gold one. But just to show you guys real quick, we're gonna go ahead and jump back in.
Crash, Coco, if you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time, but beware, some elements will change.
I'm gonna try my best to get the gold one, but let's do this. Oops. I think it's quicker if you do the slide jump. There's another way that you could save time, but I forgot how to do it. Oh yeah, just go for the slide jump. Oops, give me that. We need to save up on time whenever possible. Ignore that. Can we make it? Pretty sure we can, as long as we don't do that. Because of the way that I'm mashing the buttons, it's very easy to hit circle on the way up, and that'll give you the belly flop. I mean, we didn't get the gold one, but I'll take that. Let's see, let's go with this. That'll work. I think if I tried to, I could probably get that under 1 minute. I think in order to get the platinum, you have to do all of the requirements for every single level. Anyway, let's keep working our way through. I have about maybe another half hour's worth of time in order to play. We'll try to get through at least the first world or so. Oops. Gotta try not to hit those sharks or enemies. That thing is also bad for us. Come on, don't hit the thing. Oops. Gotta try not to get hit. At least the controls are better than the PS3 version anyway. Whoops. You can't spin attack into those things when they're big. And let's make our way out. When I was younger, I used to think this thing was like a giant fish, but apparently it's like a submersible. If we're to get all the boxes, we gotta shoot all those. It's the only way to destroy the coral. See you later. Now, there is no easy way to get through this game. There are no cheat codes. Nothing like that. Come on, crash. Let's not get eaten. We don't have anything to save us if we get hit. But yeah, this game is an amazing improvement over what the originals look like. Don't believe me? Have a look for yourself. My only gripe with this collection is that I wish they kind of allowed us to play the originals as well. Maybe provide us with, like, a digital copy of that as well. That would have been great. That's such a 90s thing. Oh yeah, so some of the levels here, if you're unfamiliar with Crash, they can only be played as Coco, even though this version allows you to play as both. But yeah, some levels require you to play only as Coco. And for whatever reason, they always tend to be the missions where you have to do some sort of race. Whoops, that was my bad. We're not going to get the diamond on this level then. But yeah, China. China and the Great Wall apparently had dragons. Ah, crap. That was a late jump. Yeah, we're not gonna get the diamond, but that's alright. And I missed that box as well. Also, if you don't get the gemstone over there, you'll have to repeat the level even if you beat it. Kind of stinks. Whoops, just that one. But yeah, we're just gonna try to beat the game. We're not gonna go for any, like, platinum run of this. At least I don't think so, not yet. I want to beat the game fully, and then we'll work our way back and grab all the gemstones. Alright, that's the third level. Some of these levels also have extra requirements for the diamonds. I'm not familiar with all of them, but I'm pretty sure that in order to get the first one, you have to break all the boxes. And no, you can't just make the dinosaur break them for you. It doesn't count. Gotta try not to get hit by that freaking dinosaur over there. Whoops. Forgot about that. If you want extra speed, then just slide slide jump is still the best way to move around in this game. TNT can be avoided. Just bump into them and then run. And I love all the reflective surfaces in this game. Pretty sure we have to get like some sort of diamond in order to unlock this one. Ignore that guy. What to do about nitro boxes? Leave them alone. Eventually we're going to get to a point in the game where we'll have a way to deal with them. You know what? That thing swimming around in the oil was... It was much more clear what it was in the original. Here it's kind of iffy what the heck that thing was. It almost looks like a man. And yes, we can belly flop our way through. If you want to get the boxes up there, don't break that one. Now we can flop our way down, break those, and we'll slide over. Grab all this Wumpa fruit, and there we go. That's all 14. Get off me. Ah, crap. He hit me. That's alright. Let's hit that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. This doesn't make us safe though, because if we hit anything without our mask, that's gonna suck. As long as we move fast enough. Ah, crap, I missed a box. Whoops. That's alright, I'll take the death and redo this. Where's the box? Don't bother stepping on it, just break it. Crap. Held the button too long there. Come on, Crash, run! Whoops. Didn't mean to slide into the lava there. I thought for sure in the original I could slide over the lava and then, you know, jump off halfway through, but you can't really do that in this game. Or this version, I mean. Oops. Ah, come on, I was right there. Okay, never mind. I guess you can let the dinosaur take care of it for you. Let's just focus on running. Gotta keep it moving. Crap. I thought for sure we made it. Come on, Crash, what are you doing? You don't just want to run with no caution because... There we go. Give me that. If you're not careful, you can get dragged away by those pterosaurs. Something about the animations in this version of the game kind of throw me off. They're almost a little too fluid. And because of that, they lose a bit of their character. Wait, did we not? Oh crap, never mind. I guess we never collected the crystal in this level.
Uka Uka and Cortex want tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
Alright, I guess we have to do this mission over again because I did not collect the thing that we were supposed to. That's alright. I think I just missed it on the way out. Thankfully, it doesn't take very long to complete this. Also, something about the voice acting in this version of the game just doesn't hit as well as the original. I think it's because they're trying to keep all the voice acting one-to-one. And so it sounds kind of coarse compared to what the original sounds like. To me, it almost sounds like a bad dub. Well, let's try to make our way back over and around and find that crystal. And I think when this game first came out, I was amazed that they even thought to redo this project. And considering it also got us Crash 4, I think it was more than worth it. Even though I haven't really played much of Crash 4. Now where is that crystal? Should be somewhere over here. Unless I'm blind. And I probably was. I wonder why I missed that the first time around. Okay, there we go. We have just one more over here. And it's another Coco mission. This one's rather simple. Just follow the path. That's really all there is to it. Unless you're trying to go for the speed run. In which case, beat it to the end. Nah, come on. There we go. At least the controls in this version is a little bit easier to deal with. The PlayStation version of this one is not as easy to control. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Give me that checkpoint. There we go, there we go. Ah, crap. Oof, that was close. I mean, since we're able to, let me just grab all the boxes. And also the crystal. Yeah, this is way easier to control. This section was like one of my least favorites. Whenever Coco showed up, that was basically my cue to tune out. Because you have to play her sections a lot differently than you would with Crash. And to be honest, I prefer the platforming compared to the vehicle missions. There we go. That's it for that one. Oh, I forgot. They extended that goofy dance to Coco as well. Alright, our first boss battle.
Crash! Coco! Stole the pretty crystals! Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena!
This boss battle is pretty simple. Run around until he sticks that in the ground and smack him from behind. Pretty sure there was... No, never mind. There used to be like a safe spot in this... on this, like, boss arena. Well, that's alright. We don't really need it. It's not really much of a challenge. Just stay in place and just like smack these lions away. And then just continue running around until he slams. There we go. And that's it for him. And now we have a new power-up. We can do the supercharged body slam. I seem to remember them calling this a belly flop. Poor guy. We can smack around his lifeless body. We can even slam down on it too. Poor guy.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
And that unlocks a path to the next level. If you're not satisfied with just getting all the crystals, you can go back and grab the diamonds. And also the Ankh, or whatever the hell that thing is. Let's make a save real quick. Never mind, that's an autosave. Alright, let's try the next 10 levels. They get slightly more difficult from here on out.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
No, we'll be fine. This game will be a great contender for ray tracing. Okay, so what's up with these boxes? If we try to jump on them, they won't break. If we spin into them, they won't break. So, you know what else we can do? We can belly flop onto them. Ignore that. Mr. Wizard. Take that, Gandalf. No one's your punk today. Ignore the green ones. If we try to touch them, we'll end up dying and losing a life. Too bad, Mr. Frog. You won't be getting a kiss today. Oh, I should probably mention that. This game has some very animated death scenes. I should probably show you guys a couple here and there, but I don't feel like losing my mask yet. So maybe next time when we don't have a mask, we'll take a death and show you guys. Otherwise, for the moment, let's continue making our way to the end. We're just gonna avoid that guy right over there. We don't even need to kill him. 3 masks means we get invincibility. And this auto destroys any box in our way. Sadly, we won't be able to use the rest of the iframes on that mask because we gotta do this over here. We gotta make our way up to 99 lives if we want the trophy. So I'm gonna try my best. And then over here for the trick to getting this box over here is that you smash that before you hit the thing up there. And this one I think you're free to take care of. And that will net you all 18 boxes. We only got about 14 more. Let's see if we can hit number 14 soon. That is, if I didn't miss out on any of them. There we go. Got all of them. Crash, oh Crash, where were you hiding that diamond? Probably somewhere you don't really want to know. There's a gold diamond on this map. How can you unlock it? I don't remember. There are a lot of things in this game that I don't remember anymore. I mean, it has been like, what, a good solid... This game came out in like 1998, so... 26 years ago? Yeesh. I can't believe it'll be close to 30 years old. Get out of the way. If you suffer from bad eyesight and you don't really know how to judge your depth, kind of like I do. I have next to no depth perception. It makes it very hard to figure out where exactly you are. Get rid of those guys. Give me that. And over here. Okay, we gotta break that thing before it turns to stone. For the boxes that are on a timer, if you don't smash them before they... If you don't smash them before they lock up, then you won't be able to break them. Ah, come on. Well, I screwed this one up. And because of that, I lost my 2 masks as well. We don't care about the extra life, so long as we destroy the boxes. Okay, let me do this again. Dang it, wrong one. Let me try one more time. If you can't break all the boxes at this point in time, wait until later. Mostly because there's a power-up later on that we can get that makes getting further distance boxes not much of a problem. Eventually we'll get a double jump, and another thing that I'll probably keep quiet about for the moment. There we go. seeing as how we can't break the other boxes up here. Let's use that. And that's number 20. It's hard to believe that this game and this game series was created by the same folks who brought you Jak and Daxter, as well as Uncharted. And, you know, The Last of Us. Things have come a long way since then. Oops. Well, there you go. There's one death animation. We got trapped in that guy's magic jar. Let's try to avoid that. Let's not give him the satisfaction. Gotta try to break this thing without hitting the nitro box. Jump, please. There we go. If we touch it at any point, we will blow up. See, there's the golden diamond back there. How did we get to it? I don't remember. Oh no, crap. Oh, there go our shoes. Note to self. Slide into that guy. Come on, jump please. Jump. There we go. So not only do we have 3D platforming, we also have 2D platforming as well. There we go, we'll just get rid of that. Oh no, you don't. Just slide into him. He'll go away. Grab the diamond. And we're out of there. You know, if you used to do this as a kid, I think you could get written up for it. Especially that whole suck it gesture or whatever. Okay, next level. Level 8. This one requires us to race. This isn't exactly my favorite series of levels. It's rather annoying. Especially if you're trying to get all the boxes. You must place first if you want the crystal. But we'll get to it eventually. There's a bit of leeway that you're given if you want to ride through the corners. Otherwise, crap. Did we get the diamond at least? Yes, we did. But we only got second place, dang it. Guess we're just gonna have to repeat it. I think there's a way for you to get a speed boost at the start of the line. I just don't remember what the mechanics are. Well, that's alright. As long as we don't bump into anyone and we hit our marks, we should be able to get first place no problem. This is in comparison to some of the later races that we have to do. But I think for the most part, the lines of these racers are scripted. Ah, come on. Alright, so let's... Can we repeat that? Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, there's a different... there's a higher grade of relic than just the blue ones, the sapphire ones. Come on, can we get the thing? Oh, by the way, speaking of Spyro, I've never played that game. At least, not in any meaningful way. I think I played the demo when they included it in the demo disc. But that was the only thing, the only exposure I had of it. This was like 1998. So whenever that PlayStation Underground demo disc was included, I just can't seem to land first place. Yeah, let me restart this. Oh, did you ever get him that bowling game for the 360? Come on, Crash. Make it through, make it through. And the steering here kind of stinks. But it's the only way to get that boost. If you're good enough, you can just move past them like that. And just cut through like that. And so long, sucker. If it weren't for some of the friends I had growing up, I don't think I would have played nearly as many games on the PlayStation. At the time, I was stuck with only like 2 games. I had Marvel vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, And also Tekken 3. Those were like the only two games I had, and eventually I got Siphon Filter. But other games like Lunar 2, Mega Man X4, X5, Crash Bandicoot, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. There are some other games that I'm trying to think of, but I can't right off the top of my head. Those games were all owned by my friend, and he was the one that loaned them out to me, and that was how I got to play them. And for that, I'll always be thankful to him.
G'day, mate. Dingledile's the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystal to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
Oh, no, I completely understand there. I mean, my parents were apparently like 18, 19 when they had me. $18, $19. Dad was still trying to get his GED. Mom never, well, actually, no, she just never went to school, period. I mean, she probably tried to, but at one point, but she just wasn't able to do much of it because she had me. Didn't really help, though, that they were like refugees from Thailand, so yeah, they kind of grew up in a time and place where they had basically no schooling. This was all in like the early 90s though. There we go. We can ignore the other boxes. As soon as you tap them, run away. Okay. Screwed up there. I see. I mean, my grandparents were considered like hill tribe folks back in like Laos and Thailand, so they eventually had to move out from where they were living into like refugee camps. Because this was like still during the Vietnam War. So because of that, they ended up in the US. But probably in another life, I probably would have been either not born or living in Thailand or Laos still. But you know, that's history. That's how things ended up. Alright, so we'll grab that, and then... monkeys. No, bro. Don't throw rocks. Let's keep jumping on him until he gives us everything he has. Okay, this part might suck a bit if you're slow on the draw. What's up, bud? How you doing? Oh, we'll just say goodbye to him, and then... Over here, we want to avoid the sunspots. They activate traps if you hit the light. We'll just go over there, and there's another... Ah, crap. There's a trick where you can, like, do a jump when you're sliding. You're not exactly on ground. You're kind of floating in midair, but you can still do a jump. But down over there, we need that red diamond in order to progress. Seeing as how we don't have it, we'll just move on. I think you're able to backtrack later once you pick up the... Yeah, once you pick up the diamond, you can come back to this level and complete it. Give me that. In order to get to the other boxes over here, we need to jump up. Ah, dang it. There we go. Flamethrower in Egypt? That's not very accurate. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes how history works. How one small decision your parents may have made affects how your life turned out. Alright, that is level 9. That leaves us with one more level, and then we'll do the boss battle, and that'll probably be it for tonight. I didn't realize there was a London in Canada. Alright, we gotta try to make this grab all the boxes, so that is one thing less that we have to do for cleanup. Ah, crap, come on. We're just gonna jump off. Let's try that again. Come on, Coco, you gotta make it. Ah, come on. This is why I admit that I have no depth perception. It looked like I was gonna hit that thing, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Got it. Now let's hit this over here. Perfect. Not perfect. Looked like I was about to hit the edge, but nope, I guess not. Whoops. That was weird. Please, Coco, you got one job. Got those. Ah, come on. Those freaking dragons. And yes, China is full of dragons. Don't believe me? Believe Crash over here. I mean, it's full of tigers, dragons, and what else? Rice, I guess? Oh, come on. Tigers, dragons, rice. I guess soybeans, if you want to be technical. There we go, got this one. Oops, crap. Yeah, no, right? Whoops, let's not hit that. Oh no, oh no! Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Cute. Well, at least, you know, the death animations aren't like the type to make you go depressed or anything. There we go. Give it here. Come on. Ah, there we go. I think that's every single box. Sweet. And that's going to be the second boss battle we'll tackle. Coco takes after her brother. And yes, in case you didn't know, Coco is Crash's sister. They are related.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine. Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
This boss battle is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. If you just slide and run, eventually you'll get right on top of them. Just slide jump. Okay, slide jump, but don't get hit. And no, the game does not... Oops. The game does not have any checkpoints. If you die for real. Watch out for the shadows. Gotcha. Alright, he's gonna try another round of attacks. There we go. See you later, sucker.
No worries. You'll soon be up against much worse.
I think I just realized why he's called Dingo Dial. He's a dingo crossed with a crocodile. Notice the tail? That never occurred to me the first time around. Pick up the icon, and after you've beaten Dingo Dial, you'll get the double jump. Yes, a double jump in this game is a power-up. But that's going to be it for the second world. We can now access the third world. But that's where we're going to end for now. This game's pretty short. I think if you truly want your money's worth... Oh crap, did I save or did I load? Crap. Ah, crap. That's annoying. I didn't realize that X is for loading and not for saving. Square is for saving. Ah, shoot. Oh wait, don't we have a quick save? There we go. Save by the autosave. Whew. Almost panicked there. If we had to replay through that, that would have been incredibly annoying. But yeah, next time just stay aware of that. Don't be an idiot like me. Square is to save, not X. X is to load. Why they didn't have a separate screen for saving and loading, I have no clue. But there we go. We'll make a hard save here, and we will leave it at that. We'll drop back in next time. So if you're currently watching this on YouTube, please like the video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll make a playlist for every other future video. And of course, if you guys want to check out our other streams and our other VODs, hit up our channel. We just started a playthrough of Uncharted. Well, not Uncharted, Uncharted 2. We finished Uncharted last night and got the Platinum. And hopefully we'll get the Platinum for Uncharted 2 as well. If you're over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information, or hit up our hashtag LunarlightVault. If you'd like to help sponsor our channel, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link will be posted down below later, but if not, don't worry about it. Please continue watching our content and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow our backup channel at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames and hit the notification bell across all of our platforms, the updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch whenever we go live. See you later, Storm. We'll probably be back later this week, or weekend. And I have a few other more games that I want to kind of get started with, so more future fun in store. For now, take care, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video session. Have a great night, or great afternoon, day, wherever you are.